What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Built by the Red Stick, presented to you by Elevate Treatment and Legacy. We come to you every Friday. Um, Appreciate everybody's love over the past couple episodes. We are back at it again. I got my dog
Back, baby.
in remote location.
Hey, I had to meet out here, in an undisclosed location with a movie producer. So, we doing big things.
Yeah, my man's
I
at one of
told, I told you to let me do this, man. I feel like, hey, boy, look,
Shut up.
boy,
You ain't
I'm
shit.
telling you, we done made it. We done made it.
My dude's got a little prior commitment at one of his 17 jobs that he's got to do. But he was gracious enough to give us some time this morning, man. How's it going out there?
Listen, man, it's going good, man. I had spoken to a few treatment facilities yesterday, man. Going speaking some more today. So, just up here in good old Shreveport, Louisiana. They love me here.
They love you there.
Oh, yeah.
They love you everywhere.
Oh, they love
bro.
me here.
They love you everywhere.
Oh, man, thank you.
Man, so we're back at it again. We
back at it again, and I'm still representing.
I don't even know why you wearing that. I don't even know why you wearing that.
I had to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
What's
go ahead.
What's y'all's record at the time of this recording?
0-3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when this airs, y'all might be 0-4.
No, we're gonna be 1-4.
1-3.
1-3. That's what I said.
Oh man, so we had a banger last week, bro. The bond that we share.
Powerful,
and like we talked about, we could have gone on for days and days on that.
That could have been a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Made a whole season of it.
Oh yeah, whole season.
We teased a little something. You want to tease it again? What we got coming up in the next months or something?
So, y'all probably didn't listen because we people are hard headed. Yes, us humans are hard headed. So we're gonna break it down. Get in an episode for y'all. So, Built by the Red Stick is partnering with Sidekicks. That's yours truly. Got the hottest sneakers in town, the best prices in the town. I deliver faster than Amazon, and I smile better than Chick-fil-A. So we're gonna raffle off a free FREE. I don't know about y'all, but something about the word free motivates me. We gonna raffle off a free pair of the hottest release, right? And when we say free, it ain't no catch like the Temu website. You don't have to share it with people and send this link. You're just gonna have to share it on your social media to a broad audience, not more than once. You're gonna have to share the video, like the video, and comment the keyword not in the comment, because then you're going to give it to somebody else. So you're going to either DM me, Ronnie LaDuff, Michael Oakley, or Built by the Red Stick, the keyword. Now, in the middle of that episode, it can be in the beginning of that episode, it can be at the end of that episode, it can be in the title of the episode. The producer can just jump out of the camera and be like, gotcha, and that'll be the keyword. Or whatever the keyword is, we're going to label it. You like the video, share the video, comment the keyword in our DM for your chance to win a what? Free pair of shoes.
If it ain't free, it ain't for me, baby.
Yes, Lord. And listen, not free pair of shoes. Understand the kids just got back in school and they may want some shoes too. But you're going to have a choice to pick between a 2-seat and a men's 14. So that's your range.
In between.
You
forgot one thing that it's a requirement. You got to be subscribed on YouTube. You got to be one of our subscribers.
Damn, I did forget that. See, that's why I got the best partner in the world to remind me. You know what I mean? I got all this northern hemisphere, air in my
head. It's co-host type shit.
Yeah,
it's co-host.
You have to be subscribed. If you ain't subscribed, cut this video off right now. Go do it,
and then come back. Actually, I don't even think they have to cut the video. I think they got a subscribe button right while you watching the video. You can subscribe. And make sure.
Well, now that they got an Android, Androids be behind time. It's like dinosaur ages. They're going to probably have to stop it.
When you subscribe, make sure you hit that little bell that notifies you every time we drop something new.
Hey, I got the bell.
I got the bell.
be here shooting with you in the studio every week, and I still got the bell.
Ding. Tells me.
You can ring our bell, bell.
Tells me Built by the Red Stick has just released a new episode.
It's quick.
And so a little bit further information on what's going to happen on that. So we're gonna do what Ronnie said. We're gonna release the keyword. You'll DM us. We'll go through all the submissions. Right. We'll make sure they're subscribed. We'll make sure they shared the video. We'll make sure they liked the video. We'll make sure they commented, and we'll make sure that they got the keyword. Then after that video releases, the following video, we in studio are gonna have a little wheel of all the names on it, and we're gonna spin the wheel, and whoever that lands on, we will that will be the winner of a free pair of shoes brought to you by Sidekicks, the one, the only Ronnie LeDuff's shoe company. We appreciate you joining us. I know Built by the Red Stick is us, but Sidekicks being your other company, we appreciate the love. So I just wanted to put that out there. I appreciate
all inclusive, never exclusive, baby.
That's us,
come
baby.
One, come all, come many.
That is us. That is us. Now, on to today's topic. So we have talked about where we have been and who we are.
Right.
We have talked about the why we do what we do. We have talked about the
where
the
we
bond, the bond
Mhm.
of what has created us. And so now we want to talk about our message to our platform, to our viewers, to our subscribers, to any random person who just sees this and was like, what these two crazy fools talking about? They sound like they got some good shit to say. Let me tune into them. And the message isn't actually what we're gonna be saying. It's a little bit of everything that we've talked about encompassed into one, right? It is our where we've been. It is our why we do this, and it is the bond that we have that has created this message. Now, a lot of people see the name Built by the Red Stick, right? And I want to make sure that it's perfectly known to everyone who hears this across all platforms, no matter where they're at, that I am built by the Red Stick. But built by the Red Stick is just the most important to that is built by, right? We are built by whatever adversity we face. And that is my message and our message of at the end of the day, hope that we can overcome, that we can unite together, right? I think that's another big part of our message is like the divisiveness that has impacted communities across this country, and divisiveness that has impacted this country. If we can bring just a couple of people together, I feel like I've succeeded. I mean, I won't speak for me, but that's a little bit. I don't know what part of your message is. I know that we're on a similar message, but
No, we definitely on the same type of time, man. And so, the whole name of Built by the Red Stick, like you said, I did all my dirt in Baton Rouge. You know what I mean? I terrorized the city. I put negative energy in the city. I grew up in the city. So,
absolutely.
When I say Built by the Red Stick, it's an all-inclusive of everything, right? Doing all that bad, going to jail, sleeping on the streets, manipulating people, just whatever the case may be, but now giving back to that same city, trying to bring healing, trying to bring positive energy, trying to reach back and help anybody. And it don't just stop with the Red Stick, but of course it start there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You want to heal home first, and then you branch out, all around, and so, my message. And, this might be our similar message. My message is positivity, peace, healing, and love, and understanding.
Tell him I ain't perfect, but I got perfect peace.
Hey, make sure that you tell him I ain't perfect, but I got perfect peace. Yes, Lord. I was just about to say it. Let me So y'all, real quick, I promise we're gonna be on topic. We both ADHD real
Squirrel.
bad. And so,
My bad. My bad.
so, so me and Mike and my cousin Trent, late Trent, we worked on something special for you guys. We got some very, very special coming for you guys.
Not ready yet.
It's not. It's almost there.
It's almost there.
It's almost there. We've let a few people here, so we worked on songs for you guys. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Chill bumps. All right, back to the topic because I'm start talking about that.
I know.
And so the last one that I said, understanding, right? That's the platform, right? We bring people on to understand where we may differ, to come in a meeting point like you talked about in the previous episode. We have different guests on to let the world, our listeners or our subscribers understand a different, viewpoint and try to get some understanding. Because, like I always say, I'm ignorant to a lot of things.
Absolutely.
So I want to learn some stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just educated on just a small thing or just only things that I went through. I want to get educated on, how it's made the mothers feel with their people on drugs, or, how this person was affected by this law. Or, you know what I mean? Just how they living on this side of the world. You know what I mean? I want to learn everything.
And also hearing somebody else's story.
Yes, absolutely. And you'd be surprised, which we found out very quick, how you could be raised in a different place. You can be a totally different ethnicity. Yeah. You could be in a total different tax bracket and still go through the same stuff. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Elevate, a place for people like you, built by people just like you.
We're committed to helping all elevate from the destruction of addiction.
I hope I would give somebody who's either new in recovery or that's currently struggling with addiction as today can be the last day. That you struggle the last day, that you wonder how you're going to have to chase down that drink, that fix, whatever the case may be for you.
At Elevate, we embody more than treatment. It's about passion, love, understanding, truly being your partner on your path to recovery.
Our staff treats substance abuse and co-occurring mental health disorders with a multidisciplinary approach to best fit our clients' needs. We all just embrace each other. We genuinely care, check up on each other, and it's not an act. You matter. You're more than what you've allowed yourself to assume you were.
When perseverance, hard work, and dedication meets, success happens.
At Elevate, we have a variety of programs to fit our clients' personal needs, such as intensive outpatient, and the aftercare program.
If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, give us a call. Elevate. Do more than recover. Leave a legacy. And I think that's you made reference to tearing the city down, right? And yes. I brought like you said, I might not have done, the horrendous things, but I brought a lot of negativity in my addiction to this community. And whether it directly impacted it or just impacted a couple of people, I still brought a lot of negative energy, man. Like stealing from local businesses, right? Which is a reason why in my business and in my life of growing and evolving as a man, I try to do as much work with local businesses in Baton Rouge, right? That's some of that living amends that I operate within, is that I want to support local business in Baton Rouge, right? And look, we
and I can vouch for you on that. I vouch for you on that.
And look, there's certain things where I don't do business with local businesses because maybe I just can't, or it's just not in the cards at this moment. But every time I look into needing a service, the first thing I look for is local business, and can we do something with local business? Because it's important to me. I understand why a lot of, and I'm a small company, right? Elevate is what I talk about. We're a small business in Baton Rouge, and but I do understand why some of these big corporations leave Baton Rouge and their tax dollars leave Baton Rouge and things like that. And I'm not privy to all those tax breaks and things that they might get, but it's important for me that when I talked about diving into the pool, right,
Right.
in the why episode, right, like why I
Right.
created Elevate, why I have this platform, it's important to me that my tax dollars are spent in Baton Rouge. Now, I hope that we can start spending our tax dollars a little better, but that's
Yeah.
look,
That's gonna be a whole.
that's a whole nother
That's gonna be the whole "what the fuck you doing" episode. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring somebody.
Yeah. But like I try to, because of the negativity, right? Like I know people that not even business owners, like I know people that couldn't get out of Baton Rouge fast enough, right? They couldn't move out fast enough. And when I say Baton Rouge, man, like I mean Baton Rouge and surrounding areas, right? The little EBR
Right.
parish. Because I know like, you've moved out of like the actual Baton Rouge area, but you still work Baton Rouge, right?
Right. And then technically, so I gotta clear this up before my Baker Buffaloes get on my head. I'm technically from Baker, Louisiana. Graduated from Baker High School, class of 2004. We just had our homecoming stuff last weekend. Hey, Baker, we know how to get down. We know how to have fun, and we know how to get together and make it work.
Yes,
you know what I
indeed.
mean?
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to my class of 2004 Baker High Buffalo. But it's still East Baton Rouge Parish.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I respected Baker enough to not terrorize Baker. I came to Baton Rouge.
I didn't. I
was too ashamed to be in Baker looking like that, man. They ain't have to see me like I ain't want to see me like that.
You've heard it in my story, boy. Drugs and alcohol drug me up and down the streets of Baton Rouge. I mean, from Plank, Mohican, Evangel Street.
When we used to be riding together, and you would be like, "Yeah, I used to be right here." I'd be like, "Mike, what was you doing here? You didn't even come over here." Boy, don't let Mike fool y'all now. Don't let that ginger head fool y'all, boy. Mike was a bad boy.
But, so like, my message is that like we can overcome the things that were meant to define us, right?
I'm meant to destroy us.
Meant to destroy us, not define us, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because there was things that happened in both of our lives, I believe, that were sent, not to get too biblical, but that were sent by the devil or whatever you want to call it, sent by, that negative force in this world to destroy us. And we overcame them. Like, make no mistake about it. There is hope on the other side, right? Like, I see these people, it's not hard to drive up and down Baton Rouge and see people struggling. You can find them at damn near every corner.
Everywhere, yeah.
And my hope is that we continue to be that light. And not only the light to those struggling in addiction, but those struggling in ignorance of their own views, if that makes sense. Like we talk about it all the time. Like I want people to come on with different views so that I can be educated and I can continue to evolve my views and continue to grow as a man and continue to grow as understanding. And the biggest thing that I want to do, I've talked about it on multiple episodes, is I want to show people that it's okay to differentiate in views and still work together. Like that's okay.
It definitely is.
And so, the lifestyle that I lived, right? Like there's, it's crazy. Me and you were talking about it the other day, man. And we have been on this platform and on this journey of relaunching our podcast together for a month, right? So this is going to be the 4th episode. We're recording the 4th episode right now. And like you, man, I think you talked about it. Some of the like direct messages that I've gotten of people that like saw me at my lowest, the lowest of my lows, talking about how proud of me they are and how like maybe they went through certain things and just didn't really have anybody, but like, watching me grow on social media or whatever it may be has been an inspiration to them. Like that's the message.
That's fire. That was fire, bro.
Yeah.
That was fire. Or, having my mom call me and my dad call me and
Right.
just be like, just when I thought like I made them proud by not getting on drugs and acknowledging my kids and being a present father, it's like this. And then they understanding the message. And then, them telling me like they needed that. Like that was
I got
healing
chills
for
right now,
them.
bro. I got chills
I
right
know,
now.
bro, and it's not because it's cold in here. You know what I'm saying? My back is to the air way back there. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Just them, like us diving deeper into what we actually felt emotionally and having the ability to articulate that in such a way to where people that wasn't directly affected understand and was like, wow, like that's what they really went through. And like, look at them now. So like, man, the relaunch has exceeded,
and it's been a blessing to me, like to us, like not just
yes.
like, it's not just about the people that get inspired. Like it's been a blessing to us to know that like it's not all in vain, like that
Yes.
that hardship, and I don't mean to interrupt you, and I apologize if I am, but
Oh no, you good, man.
There's an important message that me and you have talked about a lot. So this platform is me and one of my best friends talking, right? Like that's what it is. It's me and you talking.
Right.
And so there's a different side of me that comes out that you've always, not always, but that you've known for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the most powerful things, like just for my own personal growth, is being able to open up in this vulnerable sense and be a vulnerable person, because I can be a hard ass sometimes.
Yes. And I
mean?
promise you, 85% of the world or of the local community never seen this side of Michael. So y'all really getting an opportunity to see what I've been knowing. You're gonna love it. It's wonderful, it's magnificent, and it's needed. It is needed for those 85%, the 85% of those people to understand you're not just somebody that will put you out of treatment and not understand your problems, because you're quite the opposite. You are one of the most understanding people that I've known, but you only privy certain people to that.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're allowing these people into that world, that's growth in itself right there. And look, y'all, we real people with real issues. Y'all see us in public, man, you can talk to us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, we don't speak back.
Real, and real issues, everyday issues, man, like everyday issues.
If you listen to the other episodes, dude, I hit a wall, like what was 5 weeks ago,
dude,
just out of nowhere, boom.
I'll share a wall that I hit, man, like, because we talk about, anybody who knows me knows I love my boys, right? I got two boys. Grayson and Moj, right? Michael Jr.
OJ and G Money, baby.
OJ and G Money. And I love my boys. Like I will go to war behind them. Like ain't nothing stopping me behind them boys, right?
I've actually go ahead. I'm seeing you do it.
So like it was a Friday, man, and dude, I was sitting in my chair at my house. I had just put Michael down to sleep. Grayson was in his room just chilling, and man, I just broke down, bro. I was just like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like it was just a flood of emotion that hit me, that just like, I think every parent like deals with this. I don't think I'm unique to this, but it was just like, am I doing enough to raise my children? Like, what can I be doing more? Like, and I don't know if I have more to give. Like, it's just, and I had some people, that I was talking to, a person that I was talking to, and they were just like, you're a great father. And sometimes like just like hearing it, Like this is just what you need, you know, like just hearing
You're
like
right.
little like just hearing like little words of affirmations, right? Like I don't know how many people are familiar with like the 5 love languages, but like even in like relationships and like friendships or whatever it may be, like one of mine is like words of affirmation, like in an
Yeah.
intimate sense, right? Like I don't like I'm really bad about taking compliments, but like you're doing enough, like those type of you know, you're a good father, you're doing enough, you're a good employee, you're a good employer, you're a good man, like those types of words of affirmations are sometimes just a little jolt that I need to keep going. And but like those are the things, like we still deal with those. I mean, I know you talk about it all the time, like we talked about that moment though, like that's why, and you made reference to like when we were recording and I was like, you're a great father, and you were like, I wouldn't say great, I'm a trying father. And like
Yeah.
it really resonates with me. Like I don't know if I'll ever like, people might see me and say, man, you're a great father. I don't know if I'll ever identify that. Like I'm a trying father, I try my ass off. But
Yeah.
sometimes those moments just hit, and that's another message that I want to get to those people is like, just because I'm doing good things in life doesn't mean that I don't have problems and I don't have these moments of self-doubt and I don't have these moments of lack of inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Man, I'm gonna tell you something live right now. And I just hope it helps you. You have your boys at a young age. They know who you are. You know who they are. I am fighting for that type of relationship with my oldest,
yeah.
right? She's 17 now. Yeah, I'm her dad. You know, she respects me as her dad, and I love her as my daughter. But the disconnect is there,
From those
and I
early
feel
years.
it. And that hurts more than anything, right? Because I tried so hard to get back that when she was little and impressionable, like Moj and G Money, and I'll never get that.
Yeah.
So they there now, and so just that is great. You know what I mean? Like I could have had that opportunity, but I chose to forfeit it. So it's like now, it's just like I have a 17-year-old that has a dad, but like don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So like I deal with that every day.
Yeah.
So I'm announcing it now, and hopefully like that makes you feel better. Like you actually have your kids, and I'm not gonna go into detail about your situation because that's personal. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have your boys,
Yeah.
and they know they dad. You know, like they can count on you to be there for them. They feel safe.
And
They
and
feel protected.
and like, you know, so like we're, you know, Elevate is, you know, our main sponsor here, right? So like I'm gonna bring them up. But like the tagline is "Do more than recover, leave a legacy," right? And those boys, I posted some. We did like little family pictures a couple weeks back,
Fire,
and
fire, bro.
I posted when I posted some of them. The caption was, "They will forever be the best part of my legacy." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that is, you know, an, if we go, like I said in the beginning, like this, the message incorporates so much. It incorporates who we are. It incorporates why we do this. It incorporates where we've been. It incorporates the bond we have, right? And like that is my message, like my why, my bond with you, like the love that they have showed, like it's so crazy, like having kids and you know, I know like the big thing with you and I think it's so powerful is like Sarai, right? Like Sarai was your redemption, so to speak.
yes,
You know, and
my
I
sober baby.
right, and I'm not saying, and I don't, and I don't think that means that you love any of your children any different, like including your bonus babies, right? Like because I know
Yeah,
you married, weddings coming up soon.
coming up soon, baby.
Yeah. So,
Coming up soon.
but I know you even love those kids, right? Like, and you fight for those kids, and so like the kids being brought into our life has just for me, I'll say, has dramatically impacted the way I view things.
Yeah.
And it's brought out a softer side of me. Even as my kids get older. As my kids get older, it brings out a softer side of me, I think. So yeah, and I appreciate the kind words, and I reiterate them to you as far as like there's always this saying when it comes to children and people in recovery and being present in their child's life, and what is worse, right? And who knows,
Right.
people have their opinions, but what is worse, being consistently absent or inconsistently present? Which one's worse? And the growth that you have made to become consistently present in all your children's life, some people don't do that. Some people get sober, and some people don't have the opportunity, right? Whether it be the legal system that has taken their rights, or their kids just saying, "No, I'm good. I'm done for good," or them honestly just not wanting that responsibility. Um, I dude, I applaud your eagerness to be a part of their life, right?
Yeah.
So
They know daddy coming.
yes, Lord.
Daddy coming, and I tell them all the time, and I'm gonna tell them again, like, need all my kids to know, step kids too, like, every decision that I make, whether it be personal life, business, outside all that, go to sleep, wake up, every decision I make is to better y'all future.
With their best interest, with their best interest in mind.
Exactly, with y'all best interest in mind, I'm constantly putting myself in a position to elevate, not even just financially, spiritually,
Emotionally,
emotionally, so that I can be a complete package for you guys. You know what I mean? So like, I know I can't get back the time when they was little. The three, but I can make this time count now.
Absolutely.
Right? I can make these moments special. So I just need them to know that all six of y'all, everything that I do, I got y'all best interest in mind.
Best interest in mind so much that he got a job for each one of y'all.
I got a job. I'm ready to put y'all to work right now with something already established.
And not just to completely switch topics, but it's gonna completely switch topics.
That's that ADHD, man. I'm ready.
I was thinking like another like message that is for me, and I'm pretty sure that you would attest to this, is the "it's never too late" message, right? Like yesterday, or no, not yesterday, a week ago, I turned 35, right? You, in the beginning of this podcast, the first episode, the day after we dropped the first episode, turned 37. 38.
Oh.
And so you have a 38-year-old male and a 35-year-old male who in their mid-30s said screw it and went for a dream they have of hosting a podcast and bringing it to people. Like, it's never too late to chase a dream that you have. Like, and I've made this reference when it was talking about Elevate, and I'll make it when it talks about this. Like, you can't make a splash in the pool if you don't jump in. And so many people just tiptoe around that water and just slowly kind of like put their foot in and like, oh no, I'm not going to get in. And it's never, no matter what it is, no matter if it's fatherhood, no matter if it's business life, no matter if it's personal growth, no matter if it's spiritual growth, no matter if
going
to the gym, like nothing, anything that you want in life, it is never too late to chase. I don't care what your legal system is holding you against. I don't care what your preconceived notions of spirituality are blocking you off against. I don't care what your education or lack thereof education is blocking you from, like, it's never too late to try. Like, I have a high school diploma. I don't have a degree from college. And I am a small business owner in Baton Rouge that has made something of my business. It might not be the biggest business in Baton Rouge, but I'm supporting families that are my employees' families. I'm contributing local tax dollars. I'm reinvesting the money that we make into local businesses so that that money can continue to circulate into Baton Rouge. I made a dive into, like, I'm not a big social media man. I'm not. Until we dropped this podcast, I never posted on social media.
Never. Never commented on people's stuff. Never tagged me and stuff. So listen, I need people to know how anti-social media you was. You wouldn't accept my Facebook friend request for like a year. I used to be like, all right, well, just take a picture with me, bro, because you knew I was gonna post it. Just take a picture. And finally, after like 6 months, bro, you randomly called me and was like, all right, bro, come hurry up and get yourself a
It was at a family day, bro. It was at a family.
Y'all look at us.
Look at us now. We all on social media together.
All over social media. I'm talking about TikTok, Instagram,
all
YouTube, Facebook. I don't even know who this Michael is.
Y'all make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. We love y'all. Like the videos, share the videos. Y'all doing great. Y'all are really doing great. We appreciate all the love, man. I know I do. I know Ronnie does.
Oh man, I love seeing it.
Yeah,
I love seeing it. And talking about, like, what she was talking about, like education and furthering your life. Dude, my brother-in-law Trent, but he's played a vital part in my life, right? Like, I got my biological dad, and he was like second dad. You know what I mean? And so I'm glad he decided to marry my sister so I can have access to that. But like, man, he just kept going, no matter how old he was. I'm not gonna say his age. We're just gonna say he the new 40.
Yeah.
That lets you know how old he is. But you know what I mean? He went back to school, he got his bachelor's. He went back and got his master's, got his doctorate. Now he's a pastor. And so he was the best man in my first wedding, and he's actually hosting the ceremony. What you call it when they marry you?
Officiating?
He's officiating this wedding. So he's marrying me and Caleb, man. So just like the constant elevation, constantly elevating your life, you know what I'm saying? He's been very an intricate part in me just doing more.
Right.
And never, like you say, just never settling for that one thing, right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I did the marketing. Okay, it's easy to talk about a facility. Let me learn how to cultivate relationships, right? Put that together. Okay, I did that. Let me do the shoe thing. Okay, I did that. Let me do the vending machine thing. Okay, I did that. Let me learn how to be a present father. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly just including things into my repertoire so I can be a complete package.
All inclusive, never exclusive, baby.
All inclusive, never exclusive, baby. So, TJ Paco, love you, babes. I love you.
Like that, like, as we've gone through this episode, like, I think that's, like, yes, I want to deliver the message of hope. Yes, I want to deliver the message of overcoming. Yes, I want to, all these messages that I have that I want to continue to put out into the universe of positivity, of inclusion, of acceptance, of togetherness. I can go on and on. But that's a big one for me of the message. It's like, it's never too late. Like, it's never, like, you can go for your dreams. You can go, and we talked about it before, with pursuing those dreams, failure's gonna happen.
Yep.
Failure's gonna happen.
Yep, I'm failing right now. I'm struggling to keep the vending machines full at your facility at Elevate, right? Vic texted me last night. There still ain't no drinks in this machine, damn it. I told her she got to fuss at me. That's the only way I do stuff. You know that. I like to be fussed at. Makes me feel like you care.
Yeah, well, the damn vending machines suck.
They don't suck. I suck. Leave the machines out of this. They innocent. They only gonna do what's done to them.
They don't stay full. But I mean, the crazy thing is, when they get filled, like 2 days later, it's gone. It's so wild.
Sometimes you think 2 days.
It's so wild.
It's like what Gay said. I'm only one man. It's hard to operate with no sleep. I'm hiring somebody. All right. If you listening to this, I need if at least 1,000 people like, share, and comment on this video. I'll randomly pick one person. It got to be 1,000, or if it's not 1,000, it's off. I'll randomly pick one person to hire for my vending machine company. Got to be 1,000 people though.
Got to be 1,000
people.
1,000 views or 1,000 comments.
I need 1,000 shares. I need 1,000 likes. I need 1,000 comments. I need 4,000 plays. So we need this the 4K1 challenge, right?
We need a lot.
4,000 views.
We need a lot. So what happens if you randomly pick somebody and they don't live in Baton Rouge because they viewed our thing because we're expanding our reach?
Damn. I'll send you a free pair of shoes. Go buy Red Stick, send you a free pair of shoes.
We just giving free pairs.
Hey man, look, it was free. Give what was freely given to you, right? Ain't
Yes,
that what you
indeed.
used to say all the time, or what they say?
Hey, look, man, hard work breeds hard work,
Yo.
And I think, that's another message is, man, like the company in which we keep is a big byproduct of who we are,
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
I've enjoyed my company with you.
Man, I've enjoyed it more, even though you didn't want me around, for the first part. But I see why now, you know what I mean? You knew you wasn't ready to fall in love with somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? You knew you wasn't ready to be vulnerable and understand emotions, you know what I mean? Now look at us, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we cry together,
shooting a podcast. My guy at a remote location,
Hey, come on, man! I told you I feel like something. Don't do me that over here in the top flow.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? In the top. Come on, man.
Is that
if
a
I
suite?
showed y'all my view
Is that a suite?
Some would call it that. You know what I mean? If I showed y'all my view right now, you wouldn't view me the same. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
views, baby, views.
Oh, and look, don't y'all get it twisted. Mike still fuss at me now. Don't get it. Look, we let him know the good part. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, yeah.
He's so Hank, when you think you the only one getting fussed at, hell no. He was ready to fuss at me this morning.
I was. Especially when you didn't answer the phone call. Like the first time I called, I was like, if this dude overslept, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad.
You know I got to work harder when I'm on the road because I still got to make sure stuff taken care of back home. So, work, just be working. But we, that's what we do, bro.
Hey, look, I am going to call you out on something, though.
Call me out.
So one of our little taglines at the end of the show has been, we'll be back next week, same time, same place, same producer. I'm here at the same time. I'm here at the same place. I'm here with the same producer.
I thought about that. But so here's the thing. It's the same time. We still at the same place, right? And we still got the same producer.
Best producer in Baton Rouge, man. Look, we ain't done this yet.
Producer.
Look, if y'all need any work done, I mean, videos, marketing, you want to start your own podcast, man, Rhea Media, y'all make sure to shout him out, bro. He has made a lot of what we're doing possible, and we really appreciate that. We'll tag his link in our description, because like I said, we tried to do this originally, and if y'all saw the early videos versus today's videos, y'all can see the quality ain't the same. My dude at Ray Media is killing the game for us, bro.
Yes, bro. Like, we brought him the videos. He was like, nah, bro, y'all beat me. What is this shit? Y'all was putting this out to the people?
Support local businesses, baby.
Yes. Hey, and look, food poisoning, stomach virus, it don't matter. He gonna get it done.
Yes, indeed.
Huh?
Yes,
My
indeed.
man said he was balled up and still shooting with the bad look.
Ready to get it done.
Can't write media, man. You can't. It's that's what it is.
Absolutely, brother. Well, look,
That's what it
man.
is.
It's another wrap up on another fire episode, man. I
Another fire episode.
appreciate you, joining me via, the remote location.
I appreciate y'all having me via remote location. And most importantly, as always, bro, I like to shout out our subscribers, our future subscribers, the likes, the comments, the DMs, the people that's calling our phone personally, sending us text messages. Man, we see y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're grateful for the people that want to be a part of the podcast. If you're not on yet, that don't mean you're not going to be on, because like we said, we want to understand every viewpoint. We want to hear what everybody got to say. And as always, y'all, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer. Built by the Red Stick, baby. Built by adversity, led by courage. We love y'all.
Build different.